Fellas, let me ask you something. Have you ever had that gut feeling that something wasn't right with your girl? Like, you can't put your finger on it, but something was off. What if I told you that women, yes, women are real masters of cheating? See, when a man cheats, he's sloppy. He leave clues. He get caught. But a woman can be living in your house, sleeping next to you every night, kissing you goodbye every morning, all while giving another man her time and attention behind your back. And if you don't know what to look for, you'll never catch her. But don't worry, I got you. Today, I'm exposing 6 clear signs that your woman is secretly seeing another man. And let me tell you something. If you notice 2 or more of these signs, it's time for you to wake up. Let's get into it. Number 1, she goes to bed earlier than usual. You and your girl used to spend late nights together, talking for hours, watching TV, enjoying each other's company. But now, all of a sudden, she's too tired and head to bed much earlier. Let's be real. How many times have you sat up watching TV, thinking your girl was asleep, only to notice that soft glow from her phone under the covers? A woman who's cheating won't always sneak out. Sometimes all she needs is a bedroom door, a phone, and some privacy. But here's where it gets suspicious. She gives you that sweet goodnight kiss, rolls over, and then she's awake scrolling to her phone, texting, smiling at a screen. And let's be real, she's not texting her grandma at 11 p.m. She might be staying up having those late night conversations with someone else while you're in the next room thinking she's asleep. And before you say, bro, maybe she's just tired. I get it. People change habits. Maybe she's trying to catch up with her no sleeping hours. Maybe she wanna try a new habit. There's a million reasons why she goes to bed earlier. But one of those reasons could also be her infidelity. Women don't just switch up their habits overnight without a reason. You have to know your woman. If she's always been a night owl and suddenly turns into a naughty bird, something is up. Number 2, she's jealous out of nowhere. Here's something most men don't realize. When people are guilty, they start projecting. Have you ever noticed how a cheating woman will suddenly become super suspicious of you? Why? Because in her mind, she's doing it, and you must be doing it too. She starts asking questions like, who were you texting? Why did you come home late? Who's that girl that liked your pictures? It's a psychological defense mechanism. She convinces herself that you might be doing the same thing she's doing because that's the only way she can justify her own actions. It's not because she's afraid of losing you. It's simply because she's already doing dirt and trying to justify it in her head. She's making you the villain, and in her mind, she can sleep better at night. Guilt eats away at people, and the moment she starts accusing you for no reason, you need to start paying attention to her behavior. Number 3, she's distant, and it's not just in your head. There are 2 ways a woman pulls away when she's cheating: physically and emotionally. If she's seeing someone else, her connection with you will slowly start to fade away. And let's talk about those 2 key areas. First, the physical aspect. You try to cuddle, she leans away. You go in for a kiss, she turns her head. You try to get intimate, she hits you with the I'm tired, I have a headache. Why? Because women, unlike men, struggle to be physically involved with multiple partners at the same time without guilt creeping in. A man can cheat on his wife and still come home, kiss her, and make love to her like nothing happened. Women, not so much. If she's cheating, her body language changes. She becomes colder, less interested in touching you, because that's how they are. Second, her emotions. Remember when she used to tell you everything? Her problems, her dreams, her little stories about work? Now she stopped opening up. She becomes secretive. Conversation feels forced, like she's just tolerating you instead of genuinely enjoying your presence. And you bring it up, she have excuses like, I've been stressed, work has been crazy, you the one who never talks to me anymore. She flips it on you, make you feel like you're the bad guy. But in reality, it's her emotional distance that creating the tension. And when a woman emotionally disconnects from you, she's already moved on in her mind. Number 4, she suddenly cares too much about her appearance. Alright, pay attention to this one. Let's say your girl used to dress pretty normal, leggings, hoodies, minimal makeups, but now she's putting on full makeup, heels, tight dress just to grab a coffee with a friend. And here's where it gets interesting. You ask her, who are you meeting? And she says, oh, just Kim. But here's the twist. Kim isn't just a woman. Kim is actually Kimbo, her new co-worker from Africa. How do I know? Because I was Kimbo once. I've been on the other side of this. I've had married women dress up for me at work during my internship, inviting me out for drinks, even inviting me to her house while her husband was at work. I was a young student and I didn't know better at the time. That's when I realized what was going on, and I turned down her proposal at that time because I don't deal with married women and that's one of my principles. But looking back then, her man never had a clue. So if your girl suddenly starts dressing like she's going on a date just to meet a friend, don't ignore it. Number 5, late nights at work. Listen to me carefully. The corporate world is a breeding ground for affairs. I've seen it firsthand. Work happy hours turn into private drinks. Late night meetings turn into accidental hotel stays. If your girl suddenly starts working way more late nights than usual and she never did it before, that's a huge red flag. And here's the real test. If you casually ask, "Hey babe, what's kept you late?" and she gets defensive, that's your answer. A woman who's loyal will say something like, "Oh, I had a last minute project and it was crazy." She even start to talk about her date. But a woman who's sneaking around, she'll snap back with, "Why do I have to explain everything to you? Do you not trust me?" Trust me, if she gets angry just because you asked a simple question, she's guilty. Number 6, the ultimate disrespect. This is the biggest one, guys. When a woman starts disrespecting you, truly disrespecting you, she already checked out emotionally. I'm not talking about small arguments or mood swings. I'm talking about disrespect that shakes your confidence as a man. She starts comparing you to other men. She subtly or openly suggests she could do better. She makes it clear that you were never her first choice, but rather the guy she settled for. And if she starts throwing that in your face, 9 times out of 10, there's another man in the picture. At that point, she's not afraid to lose you because in her mind, she's already has a backup plan. Fellas, if you notice multiple signs from this list, you need to be honest with yourself. Women are great at hiding things, but not forever. The truth always slips out. Your job is to be aware, to stay sharp, and most importantly, to respect yourself enough to walk away if you have to. Because the worst thing a man can do is ignore the signs just because he wants to believe she's still the same woman she used to be. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever noticed any of these signs in a relationship? Drop a comment below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon because I've got way more content coming your way. Stay sharp, kings, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.